Hello everybody, this is Clucker22, here to do the first video of a series I like to call The Good, the Bad, and the Unfinished. What this video series is a basic understanding of what is good in a game, what we should avoid in games, and what should be improved on when making future titles. The first video of this series is going to be about the game Alice the Madness Returns, or just Alice Madness Returns because there's no "the" on the box. So, what's so good about this game? Well, this game had an extremely unique concept for online passes. What it did, unlike other games which just limited it to multiplayer and maybe a few maps or some small goodie to give the player, was players who purchased the game new got Timothy McGee's Alice remastered in HD. This meant that players who just wanted to play the game used didn't have to buy the online pass, but would be tempted to because it was a full and separate title entirely. Now, what can we avoid in future titles? Well, for one, we can look at the way the character moves in this game is something we should never ever try to do again, especially in a hack and slash game. The character controls in this title often have the player waiting for them to do their next attack because the game plays every animation to the finish. There's no way to interrupt them. Oftentimes, this can lead to the player taking unnecessary damage or even dying, because oftentimes certain attacks can take a full second and a half to wind up and hit, while certain enemy animations are only half a second to a full second. Another problem with this game is the upgrade system. Unlike other games, where the player is forced to choose between a few good weapons to upgrade, this game instead gives the player the ability to spend all their currency and upgrade all the weapons within one playthrough. This is a problem because the game does encourage multiple playthroughs with the other difficulty settings as well as the collectibles in the game. This means that you're going to collect an obscene number of teeth through later playthroughs that you will not be able to spend, and there'll be a constant reminder that you've already maxed out all your weapons because almost everything in this game, from chests to enemies, will drop teeth, but you'll be able to collect them and not spend them on anything. Now, let's look at what was unfinished in this game. The art style in this game was extremely unique, and is one of the most distinct games of this generation because of it. But, there is a drastic contrast between the cutscenes, which feature a paper-like cutout, with the main gameplay, which is a very washed out and almost faded experience. This probably is due to the fact that the game developers chose to use Unreal technology in the game itself. It definitely looks like it. Oftentimes, textures will take forever to load in, even up to a minute or two within the game itself. This leads to not only having washed out textures as the final texture, but while waiting for textures to load in, it appears to be even worse, because the image will show this blurry, temporary holder for the final texture. Well, that's it for Alice the Madness Returns. Please let me know what you thought about the video in the comments below, and until next time, have a nice day.